I'm not here to fake it. This is real life, raw moments, and full vibes. From wild adventures to everyday chaos, FUMA Boy'Z is where energy meets authenticity. Hit subscribe, and let's live this out loud.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Before we get started, we got to do a couple things. First, we're going to hit the background music. We're going to put that at a low. No, we don't like that today. We don't like that, yo. No, we don't like that either. We're going to go with this one. Now, we got a special guest again, y'all. We got a guy here. I don't even know what to tell you about the guy. It's just so much. It's so much. Give it up for G Money, everybody. Give it up to G Money. G Money, what's going on, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm good.
You gotta give me a round of applause. What's going on? What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm not too bad. You know, it's a Saturday night. You know, we should be in the streets, right? But no. Smart money is saving their money right now and then investing.
Yeah, we in the streets. We in the crypto streets.
Exactly.
Oh man, we got so much for y'all tonight. The coin of the night I put up, it's gonna be Chainlink. That's the coin of the night.
Okay.
Let's go over some crypto. Let's go over some projects real quick. Let me share the screen, and then maybe we'll play some videos, and then we'll talk, and then we're gonna play some videos, y'all. But G Money got some plays that we need to know about. He got some plays, so let's share the screen. Go into it. So we always hit the top 5, but we're gonna go to the FUMA picks. So we got Bitcoin at 69,000. G Money, you be buying that Bitcoin?
You know what? I can't even lie, man. I have to do better with my Bitcoin allocation in my overall portfolio. So I made it a goal this week to start being more dedicated to picking up more Bitcoin on the regular.
Okay. So you do have Bitcoin?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I just haven't gone in it as heavy as I've gone in on other coins.
Okay. So we got Bitcoin at 68. That's a little bit of a buy if you went to Bitcoin.
No, absolutely. Yeah, anything under 70 is a buy.
You got a $2,000 ETH. If ETH go to 1,500, I'm getting there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
XRP is at $1.41.
Definite a buy.
And the F assets are open, bro. Did you go in? Did you jump in?
Yeah. Oh, wait, before we start, this is for educational purposes.
Oh,
we are not telling you what to do with your money. This is for strictly entertainment. So
strictly entertainment.
But no, I would say XRP at this point, $1.41 is definite. It's a buy. I mean, think about it, $1.41. You can't lose on that.
Tron is at 31 cents. To me, it's trading sideways, and I've been buying it and staking it. What about you?
Yeah, same here. I would tell you, Tron has been strong even through the weak markets. It's maintained at 29 cents. It's inched up to 31 now. The low on Tron has been right around 26 cents or like 25, 25.9. You'll see it 25.8. So I think Tron is a great buy. I think that's a sleeper. I think that Tron doesn't get the attention it deserves, but no, Tron is in the bucket. The bucket.
Okay. And then we got Cardano at 25 cents. That stake at 3%.
Yeah, that's a buy as well. I'm all in. That's a buy.
You got we forgot Solana at $87, bro.
So you know what's funny? I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Because I think we need to be transparent. I'm not a Solana fan, which is weird. And I'm not saying it's a bad coin or anything like that. I see those numbers and I'm like, 87. I can spread that against XRP. I can buy into Cardano. I can get a little bit more Tron. So this is gonna go into our conversation a little bit later. Quantity, and I'm gonna just leave it there. Quantity, and I'll leave it there.
You got Chainlink at $8.83.
That's a buy. That's a buy. For what Chainlink brings to the table, it's a buy.
You got Stellar at 16 cents.
Yeah, you got to.
He said you got to. Like, yeah, you got to. Like,
You got to.
Like, and the thing about, I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't know if I want to say this out loud. Okay, this is what FUMA does. FUMA put a ridiculous amount that he wanted on all of these before the bump with Trump, the Trump bump. I put some high numbers up. I'm not gonna tell them to y'all. G Money know the numbers. And Stellar was one I was able to hit that high number very early. It was like, bam, got it, G. You got it? I got it. Oh, let's get these other ones. Bam, I got it. XRP, I didn't hit my high number, the one that I really wanted till I could start doing foolish stuff with the XRP. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, staking XRP is foolish. It's foolish, but my greed index is high. So, but Stellar was one. The other one is H bar.
Yeah, at 9 cents, you're in there. So, kind of piggybacking off what you were saying, you know, we were getting Stellar when it was a nickel. We were purchasing Stellar when it was a nickel, when it was 9 cents. And so I'll jump into it. When we talk about quantity and volume, that's what we need to look at as crypto investors. Accumulation strategy. The majority, I'm not going to say majority, but there's quite a few folks who only focus in on the dollar amount, right? That price column. And I understand there is value in what we're attaining, but the key point for us, those who are trying to change their financial trajectory, is volume. You want volume, right? So this is why you hear a lot of people say dollar cost average, fire and forget. Why? Because if you just start purchasing, regardless of the price, if you're purchasing all the time, when it's high, you purchase. When it's low, you purchase. Then it balances out across time.
Pause.
However,
I had to say pause. The reason why you got to say pause, you're gonna kill my AI clips, dog. Gonna kill him. All right, let me just get a couple more.
Yeah,
let's go through it. So we got H bar.
Yeah, facts. Definitely buy. Got to.
SUI under $1.
Yeah. SUI under $1, definitely. I need to increase my SUI bag. I'm kind of piss poor on SUI.
Yeah. Now the one I'm piss poor on, and I'll tell you straight, near. Like, I didn't see it coming. I knew about it, thought about it, didn't do nothing about it.
Right.
What do you think about that near protocol?
I gotta get better on that as well. I'm in the same boat. So the thing is, I had the select or the bucket of crypto that I was focusing on, trying to get the quantity. And there are other projects that are just as good, but it's just like, you know, if you ain't got the infinite money glitch, it becomes hard. It becomes hard. So
there is infinite money glitch. You know it.
I know. But what I'm saying is having the money right now to acquire all the ones you want right now.
But the money glitch will help you.
True. But I like that compound though.
Oh, okay. We're gonna y'all know what I'm talking about. We're gonna get into that one.
I like the compound.
Ripple RLUSD.
Yeah. Gotta have some.
What do you think about Quant?
I know Quant's there. I think Quant's part of the ISO 222. It's in the family as well. I go back to what I said previously. When I see price points at $75, and I know I just told you guys ignore price, but price comes into play when you're thinking about quantity. If I spent $75, $75.45, it gets me one quant. But then if I did $75 and I was able to buy Stellar, Hedera, I'd get more volume. So for me, I focused in on the coins where I can gain more volume, and then I'm going to then I'm going to transition into these other coins at a higher price point. That'll take me a lot longer to get that bigger bag. So
okay, what you think about Pole? Now, here's what I don't understand. Pole has got a crazy system. They got the NFTs, they got all that, and they NFT game is sick. Like the crypto domain name NFT game is sick. It's sick. If you got in, when we got in, and let's talk about that. You want to talk about that?
So Polygon, for some reason, you know, as you see, it used to be called Matic. It's one of those blockchains and platforms that for some reason, I'm not sure why it hasn't really like taken off, because it's a really solid technology and they have a lot of stuff going on. As you stated before, the NFTs, the domain NFTs, the way they were, you know, creating their ecosystem or their technology ecosystem. It's actually pretty solid. So I'm not sure why Polygon hasn't just taken off, but at 9 cents, get in.
Hey, yo, I got to tell y'all a story. This always happens to me. I was up half asleep on the couch, and I think I was in Melbourne. I was half asleep on the couch, and this dude popped up on YouTube talking about crypto domain names. And he said, once you own it and put it on your ledger or your you own it for life. I woke up. I watched everything about it, right? So I learned about it. I called G Money. G Money. Oh, G Money. We got to do this. Look at this. Money said, oh, now G Money is a renaissance man of IT. He has companies on top of companies. Don't let his face, complexion, the way he's talking to you, fool you. And this dude has been a DOD contractor, so he be getting at the bag.
Yeah.
G Money says, hold on, let me look this up. G Money went there and tried to buy every DOD contractor name. I'm not having to out you, dog. Sorry. And put it like this: if you go to a prominent college in Florida and you want your crypto domain name, you may have to call G Money. And then they gave us credits for what we bought. Remember the credits?
Oh yeah, we went stupid. We went dumb.
We slayed their ass.
Yeah.
Slayed them.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Going. I gotta silence my phone. Just joking.
I think that Adam is a buy at that 179. I think that's a good buy. I know it's down. I know their market has gone down, but it's still a good buy. That ecosystem is very strong. Do not let the price fool you.
So let me tell you what happened to a friend of mine. His name is GDLT. YouTube snatched his show.
What?
They snatched the man's show.
What?
They told him his content was too recursive, like it was the same content over and over. It wasn't. And since when has someone's YouTube show been snatched?
Right.
And I wonder if he said something about Cosmos, because he said something about Cosmos one night. And this is me speculating. I don't think this is it. Maybe somebody hated on him. I think I know who hated on him, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't want my show snatched. I know who it is. I think I know who it is. Okay, I think it's a big corporation that got princesses because he was talking about their blockchain. He found their blockchain project and was talking about it hard. That's why I'm not trying to. Right. Y'all can read between the lines what I just said. But he was also talking about Cosmos, how they was trying to FUD. People was trying to FUD the Cosmos system.
I believe in Cosmos. I don't care what anybody says. For what you see, what they're doing on the back end, you see the productivity and just the overall activity in their market. Even though it's down, it's still a buy. It's still a buy.
It's stake at 25%, y'all. And the cool thing about Cosmos, when the market go up, Cosmos go up. When the market go down, Cosmos go down. Cosmos all-time high was $40. If you can get 8,000 Cosmos,
But let's be real, right? You just pulled up Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 68,000. The high for Bitcoin is above 120,000. That's almost half. That's 50% loss. Let's listen what I just said. 50% loss for those who bought in Bitcoin at 120,000. All those corporations were still they're still buying Bitcoin right now, right? They bought in at 120 and they're buying in now. We have to change our mentality. Just because something goes down doesn't mean you sell. It means you actually have to buy more. You buy more to lower your overall price point.
Yeah. All right. So let's keep going.
Go ahead.
We got Algorand, y'all.
Oh, that's a definite buy. Like,
Algorand. I don't even stake my Algorand, bro. It's too risky.
Yeah, if you can't stake it on your cold storage, just keep it. Don't send it off. I love too.
Yeah, we got Flare.
Buy.
Buy and stake on your ledger. Wrap it. If you're gonna wrap it that way.
Wrap
if
it.
Not Scepter, we staking at 14%. It was 41. Now it's at 14%. 14% on no Flare ain't bad.
Right. And I know people are, well, why did it drop? They can drop it again. No. When the Flare network finished giving their overall global distribution, that's when they went to a more normalized percentage, i.e., right around FUMA was saying, they fluctuate between 10 and 14 right now. That's where they're holding their percentage. Before, yes, it was 40. Why? Because attraction to the market. They were handing out Flare coins, and they didn't want people to sell. They wanted people to hold to keep that value. Sorry.
Let's keep going. We got some coins to get through, and we didn't play no music yet. Hold on, let's do this. We gotta play some music for the folks. Let me take a look at this. Give me a second. So I gotta stop sharing.
Yeah.
The reason why I gotta stop sharing and resharing is because the audio gets really funky. It's like a duplex if I share with audio and it's not the actual video, it just acts real funky. I get so I figured it was like, okay, let me stop doing it that way. So let me share it now this way. And then we're gonna pop a video and we'll come back. Let's do this. Let's bring us to the bottom. Let's take this, make it solid. This is an advertisement, y'all. This is for 6AJ. We're gonna hit a video after that. Y'all, we going to Vegas. I'm going to Vegas. I'm not sure if G Money gonna be on this one, but I'm going to Vegas this year, and this is what we're gonna experience.
Welcome to Silverton Casino, this year's home of the XRP Las Vegas meetup with an incredible lineup of guest speakers and definitely one you won't want to miss.
Hey everyone, great to see you today. I've got some exciting updates to share.
Like the legend of the Phoenix.
And one said, XRP cannot be dirt cheap.
But keep the planet spinning. Are we forcing the beginning? We come too far to give up who we are. So let's
Welcome to the future of technology. We're integrating cutting-edge solutions into everyday life. Join us.
She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night from the dawn. I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. I'm up all night from the dawn. I'm up all night to get lucky.
Yo, that's XRP Vegas. That's what 6AJ. I'm going to rock that joint. If you're going to be there, you're going to be there. If you're not, you're not. But we going to have a good time. Paul Barron and everybody going to be there, dog. I got something for y'all on the music tip, though. I got something for y'all. Let me know how you like it, and we'll get back into some conversation about these coins.
This one's for the cool coins. Masterpieces trading loaded, limited up in the blockchain. Got my crypto on with Elon. Gotta ditch myself, it's so neat. I'm too hype, quarter whales and the traders. I'm too hype, coin rise. They can drag it. coins, I'm a paper, yeah. I'm too hype. The game, I'm too hype. Coin, say my coin. You know the game, I'm too hype. Coin, go cruise, dancing to the moon. Break it down. Fans hit your portfolio. Fans hit your portfolio. Fans hit your portfolio. Cause meme coins gon' rock it to the moon. Cause meme coins gon' rock it to the moon. It's Saturday night and we crypto pop. Don't believe, just swap. Come on. Don't believe me, just spot. Don't believe me, just stat. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, move. Check the ledger. Raise my glass. Crypto measure. Market link. Place that bet. Blockchains. Time to press. The Silicon Wall Street. Crypto booming can't be beat when we move on. Prices rock. Smuggle in digital trends. Too hype. Too hype. I'm too hype. Coral whales and the traders. I'm too hype. A paper, yeah. I'm too hype. Coin rise. Say my coin. You know the game. I'm too hype, coin rise. Crypto cruise, dancing to the moon. Down. Fans hit your portfolio. Fans hit your portfolio. Fans hit your portfolio. Cause meme coins gon' rock it to the moon. Cause meme coins gon' rock it to the moon. It's Saturday night and we crypto pop. Don't believe, just swap. Come on. Don't believe me, just spot. Don't believe me, just stat. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, move. Before we lock y'all on display, meme coins lift you up. Meme coins lift you up. Yeah, meme coins lift you up. Come on, Trey, jump in it. If you're bold, then win it. If you're curious, then spin it. Don't just talk it, let's win it. Come on, Trey, jump in it. If you're bold, then win it. It's Friday night, see how soon. Don't believe me, just watch. Let's boom. Hey, move. Before we let me hype y'all on this thing. Meme coins lift you up. Meme coins lift you up. Yeah, meme coins lift you up. Come on, Trey, jump in it. If you're bold, then win it. If you're curious, then spin it. Don't just talk it, let's spin it. Come on, Trey, jump in it. If you're bold, then it's Friday night, see how soon. Don't believe me, just watch. Let's boom.
All right, y'all. That was the meme coin joint. You know what? I really like Chiz, but I don't want to play him right now. I gotta keep on the show. All right, let's go back to these coins, G Money. Can you hear me okay, man?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Okay. All right, so we were at where we at XDC.
Yeah, we were right there. I would say that's a buy for sure.
Ooh, that's a buy and stack.
Yeah.
That's a huge buy and stack, y'all. What you feel about VeChain?
You know, VeChain is kind of that. They have a lot of marketing, very quiet. I think anything underneath a penny is a buy. You can't lose. You can definitely stake on I forgot the platform, but it takes it from, you can stake through your ledger with it.
Mm.
And
All right.
And earn VThor. So you get VThor, which is its sister coin. It's linked coin to VeChain.
Oh, honestly, I did not know that. So after this, you're gonna have to show me where to stake it.
Yeah.
Because I got it's on my descent, but I didn't put it on.
It's called. Hold on, I'll tell you what it's called.
We can get to it later. It's all good.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. I got some BitTorrent. Because I thought it was going to take off a little bit more, like if you're using a BitTorrent client, and you know, but the BitTorrent clients are paying in the yak to set up for torrents.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think you could, you're looking at 6 zeros, so you don't need to invest a lot to get a lot of quantity.
Yeah. IOTA, I have no IOTA, but it's one of my picks.
You can get that on Uphold now. Uphold has it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You can buy it directly on Uphold.
Now, I've been stealthily buying the Zebek. We call it Zebek
because I went heavy on this.
You went heavy on Zebek?
Yeah, I went heavy on Zebek. I'm heavy on Zebek.
Like way down heavy, like
I mean, fat girls like pancakes heavy.
Oh man. Okay. What about Mana? I have a little bit.
I stopped buying, man. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I got out of Decentraland. So I was on Decentraland when it was big, like when people were buying property in Decentraland for like 15,000. Like 15, 20,000, 30,000, and then people were flipping it for like 100,000. I was in there, but I stopped because it was just, even though the virtual world was there, accessibility to it was still challenging from the trying to use your phone. Then the virtual reality headsets were getting people sick. So I don't think the hardware has caught up to what it needs to be for us to have a clean virtual reality environment that everyone can have access to.
Sorry. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't even know if I should talk about this with you. G Money's in the virtual game, y'all.
Yeah.
So when I say he's in the virtual game, you may not want to go that deep, but when it comes to virtual stuff,
we can get deep.
You need to listen to what he said. Keep cooking.
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
You want to talk about it?
No,
talk about your virtual game.
I'm saying we can talk about it, but I know you still got your crypto, so let's get through the crypto. And
I
got notes.
All right,
I got notes.
Okay, take the notes on that because G Money, you're gonna have to come back next week because we cooking right now. I'm gonna have to bring you back next week.
Go ahead.
Velo.
I think that's a buy. I think Velo is definitely a buy. I like it. I'm a supporter. I got my bag of that.
Okay. You said it earlier. You got the V Thor.
Right, because if you stake the V chain, they pay you in V Thor.
Okay, you got Anchor Network.
Yes, sir.
Anchor. A little bit of Anchor. I got a little bit of Anchor. A little bit, not a lot, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Now here comes the dog in the fight, dog. Right here.
I'm in that too. I'm in Casper Network.
I was checking on my Casper.
I
make 3 cents Casper every 2 hours. And I'm not even heavy in it. So I'm telling y'all, if you get Casper, you move it to your ledger, use Casper Wallet to stake it. And I'm gonna get heavier in the Casper. And you don't even check on it, it compounds. and it pays every 2 hours. The key is to get it and keep cooking it, throw chunks in it, let it cook. My real goal with Casper, if I can get 60 cents every 2 hours, I think if you can get 60 cents every 2 hours, it just skyrockets. And then you get to the point where you get $1 every 2 hours. And then if you can get from $1 to $2 the key is to get there. Like realistically, if I had enough, I would like to get my Casper to $5 to $10 every 2 hours.
Nice. So I see the chat blowing up about Anchor. Everybody asking about Anchor.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, people asking about Anchor.
Yeah, well, I like Anchor. The price point is beyond dope right now. We'll click on it and then we're gonna hit a video after this. If you look at it, it's got 10 billion on the max supply, total supply is out already. It's already circulating.
All 10 billion?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on Arkham, ETH, of course, Base. It's whatever you want to do with it. I'm pretty sure you can stake it, but here's what I like about it, right? A hundo will give you 18,000. 100 of them, $100 worth will give you 18,000. 18,000 is a good number just for $100. Now, let's say all together you had $1,000. That's 184,000. Boy, you get $1 on that jammy, it's a wrap. Now, all-time high has been 21 cents. All-time low is triple zeros. At the double zero, it's not a bad one.
Right. It's closer to the bottom than it is closer to the top. So
even if you had $1,000 worth and you got 18,000 and went to 2 cents, you didn't lose. You didn't lose. So look at this. So if you had $1,000 and it dropped to zero, you got $10,000. That's it. That for me, that's simple math. All right, let's do this. Let me share something with y'all. What are we going? Oh, we're gonna play this.
What are you gonna tell your kids and your grandkids 25 years from now when they say, "Gee, Daddy, gee, Grandpa, what were you doing other than having your thumb up your big fucking ass during the greatest transformation of wealth in the history of the world? What were you fucking doing? Fuck all, nothing."
My decks be so full, riding around on big bulls, shooting for the moon. XRP gonna rule. We didn't break no rules, but we gon' break through. Had to drain my pool so I could make some room. I showed you the proof, even went into the booth, but you still was doomed, couldn't comprehend the truth. Now we blasting out the room like a star gon' shoot. Let's go hoop, alley-oop, throw it down like a noob. Couldn't grasp it, guess you too cool. You'd rather watch the news, infected with the blues. BG got the detonator, it's about to boom. I keep a little under my pillow like a tube. Ooh, round and round and round we go. Round and round and round we go. Up and up and up we go. We the ones that stole the show. If you want my bags, you gon' have to take me too. Too bad I got my keys buried deep in desert dunes. XRP the family, my XRP troops. We all in a rocket and we headed to the moon. You didn't believe us, but now we live in proof. Swimming in a pool made of XRP jewels. I dropped you some gems, but they didn't come true. You didn't pick them up or you sold them too soon. Round and round and round we go. Round and round and round we go. Up and up and up we go. We the ones that stole the show.
The eye of the perfect motherfucking storm. This is it. I never thought I'd live to see it again. This is going to make the 80s look like a nursery rhyme, which I praise Allah, praise Buddha, praise God. I participated in slashing and raping everybody in the 80s, legally. This is going to make that look like a fucking nursery rhyme. And what are you going to tell your kids? Oh, I had to spreadsheet it. I had to think about it. I had to read another book on M&A, you fucking morons.
The greatest transformation of wealth in the history of mankind so far.
And that's where we're at, G Money. The greatest transfer wealth of all time.
Absolutely.
And they don't want to steal the show with us. Some people still think the stuff is fake.
I don't know what else they need. I'm an evangelist. I try to tell people the system is changing. Stop paying attention to the news that you can't control or has no impact on you. Focus on what they're not telling you. Right?
I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna need in the end. A job. Sorry, that's my sinister laugh. Ha ha ha. All right, what you think about Stronghold?
I like Stronghold. I got some Stronghold, yeah.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, G Money got to tell, like poker, dog. When he focusing on something, he act like it ain't really too much. Yeah. She might be playing like if we was playing dominoes, he'd be like, "Yeah, I got 2 books." No, he got 8. I got 2.
The undersell is real.
I got 2. All right, some osmosis. You got some osmosis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some of that. The staking for it went down. It was in the 20% as well. I think it went down to 3. But if you had stacked it so well, dog, let me tell you, this is why I like osmosis. It's on the blockchain, but it's got a cap. It's got $1 billion cap, a billion coin cap. So when they was doing that 20%, they couldn't keep it up. They was like, man, it would cause a price shock off the bat. It was going to cause a price shock. So my thought process is buy it in chunks. It's low right now. What's it? 3%. All-time high is what? Let's take a look at the all-time high. Where was the all-time high at on this? All-time high is $11. So if you keep buying, you let it stack and it go back to 11, you good. You're good. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I definitely see.
It's at the all-time low right now. Yeah, that's a buy. Yeah. I'm gonna make a little play real quick. Because if you had let's take a look at it. Let me do the numbers real quick. If you had $100, that's 3,000 of them right now. You can get on Coinbase. 3,000 coins. It goes to $11. Shoot, what is that? Oh, let me bring out the calculator. So if you go back to 11 and you got 3,011 times 11, that's $34,000.
That's correct.
That's 34 grand if you go back to all-time high. Over $100. So let's just say I don't even know how much I got into, so I'm gonna have to look. You had 300 and what's this right here? 31,000 coins. So you had 31,000. 1, 2, 3. You multiply that by 11. That's $341,000. Yeah. Then you change that joker to Cosmos, stake it at 20% and keep it pushing. All right, we're gonna keep going with the coins. All right, let's see. We got Songbird. How's your Songbird game right there, man?
Very strong.
Very strong. You staking it, wrapping it. It's dirt cheap, y'all. Look at this. Did somebody was saying we should take it off of Uphold? Is Uphold discontinuing Songbird?
Uphold's discontinuing a few coins. Somebody had forwarded me the message. I never got the official email from Uphold. But it seems like they're discontinuing a few coins. I think Songbird is one of them and some others. For whatever reason, they're not going to keep it on their platform, which only tells me that they know something that we don't.
Yeah, it's either they're shutting down that blockchain.
No,
or they don't want nobody to have no more.
That could be true too, but also regulatory conditions, right? If this Clarity Act is going to get passed, they already know what verbiage is in there. So certain coins may not fall in the necessary requirements. So let me get them off the platform now so that Uphold can work in the USA. You see what I'm saying?
And they can IPO.
Yep, that too.
Because Kraken's getting an IPO.
So for me, this is why I believe the Clarity Act is going to pass, is because everybody's just moving too weird. It's just moving way too weird right now. Like, you know, on April 1st, the banks could hold custodial crypto now, starting April 1st. Out of the blue, certain banks are sending people crypto scam emails when they're not even into crypto, but they're sending out scam emails beforehand, like protect yourself.
Protect your wallet.
Yeah, what am I protecting myself if my crypto, if you don't even hold any crypto, why are you telling me this? So there is a lot of signs, in my personal opinion, showing that the Clarity Act will pass in the near future.
Okay. I've got some XRPH. Marvin Davis put me on, and I ran with it. So you got some XRPH?
No, I do not have any XRPH.
You can put it in your Zaman wallet. It's on the XRP blockchain. That's the one I was telling you that, I use their card to go if I got to get some pills or something, and it gives me a discount. The next one is Phantom. Oh, man. I don't have any Phantom. It's on my list, but I just don't have any.
Yeah, I think I used to have. I don't have Phantom anymore.
Now here's something. I'm gonna play a video, but we're gonna talk about this one when I get back. I don't know why it's not on my list, and I got some of this. It's that AVAX. I don't know why it's not on the list. Why is it not?
That's one of mine right there.
Let me play a video, and we'll get back to it. Here we go. Everybody, you love Miss XRP. Cheers. Let's hit it.
XRP green and Hurley. They think I'm a seller apparently. I'm just gonna use it just like it's a currency. Stacking them bags, what I'm doing currently. Keeping my XRP by my side. Buckle up cause we about to go on a ride. Making cross-border payments so simplified. They can't say I ain't tell them, I know I tried. XRP green and Hurley. They think I'm a seller apparently. I'm just gonna use it just like it's a currency. Stacking them bags, what I'm doing currently. Keeping my XRP by my side. Buckle up cause we about to go on a ride. Making cross-border payments so simplified. They can't say I ain't tell them, I know I tried. Less than 4 seconds, just a sense of bread. Don't have a clue what's going through their head. They just be trying to tell me how it's not gonna happen. I'll be filling up them bags instead. Out here accumulating just in case. Ain't finna wait till rebel be the case. Ain't finna be around a non-believer, so I ain't gonna see the look up on their face. Ain't finna wait till it happen. Digital ass is my passion. XRP QR code on my shirt. Yeah, I'm reinventing fashion. Faster than most, so it's hard to compete. Making the old way obsolete. Correspondent banking, feeling the heat. Before you know it, the transaction complete. Moving away from the old system, cause it's antiquated. No more 3 days, time to give it up because it's complicated. Concentrated on the faster ways to get me compensated. Automated, no more need for cash. We done graduated on the better things. Moving so fast you can feel the speed. Moving ahead, XRP proceed. XRP finna go take the lead. How many seconds? Less than 4. Can't have enough, I need me some more. I really don't know what they waiting for. Opportunity knocking open the door. XRP green and Hurley. They think I'm a seller apparently. I'm just gonna use it just like it's a currency. Stacking them bags, what I'm doing currently. Keeping my XRP by my side. Buckle up cause we about to go on a ride. Making cross-border payments so simplified. They can't say I ain't tell them, I know I tried. XRP green and Hurley. They think I'm a seller apparently. I'm just gonna use it just like it's a currency. Stacking them bags is what I'm doing currently. Keeping my XRP by my side. Buckle up cause we about to go on a ride. Making cross-border payments so simplified. They can't say I ain't tell them, I know I tried.
May still be playing one more for him real quick. And then we'll come back there. I'll take the silence as a golden one. All right. So this is one I found, y'all. We like to play alternative stuff on the show. Just listen to it. Tell me what you think.
Tailgate down on a 2-lane fade. Sun setting low on a summer-made haze. Got a cooler full of cold, a girl in cut-offs. And I just checked my no, paid the farm on. Ain't no suits telling me I can't buy gas. Ain't no fees holding back my last. I don't trust banks, they ain't built for me. I trust the math and the BTC. This is freedom money. Cold beer, warm sky, no debt on me. No third party in my rearview light. Just open land and a chain running right. This is freedom money. Raised on sweat, backed by work. They print lies, we dig in the dirt. No credit score can tell me who I'll be. This is freedom money. Granddad lost his job when the mill went dry. Mama clipped coupon just to get by. I ain't mad, but I learned real quick. Trusting paper will get you tricked. So I work the land and I stack what's real. Hard to steal and harder to steal. Don't need a gold card, don't want a loan. Just give me sets and a good backbone. This is freedom money. With a Chevy ride and a 308 that don't fold and don't inflate. No banker's name on my damn check stub. Just a wallet and some country love. This is freedom money. Raised on grit, backed by pride. You can keep your skyline live. We got boots, dogs, and a knot running free. This is freedom money. You can have your suits and your shiny town. I'll take stars in this blockchain sound. No middleman between me and the truth. Just farmland, Wi-Fi, and a whiskey booth. Oh, this is freedom money. Cold drink, warm fire, no debt on me. No barcode rules or paper tricks. Just block by block out past the sticks. This is freedom money. BTC and back row peace. Where my wealth don't beg or lease. This ain't a game, it's how we break free. This is freedom money.
Hey, man, give that one a shot. That's freedom money from Bitcoin Records, y'all. That's freedom money from Bitcoin Records. This is FUMA Boy'Z back with G Money. Let's get it, G Money. All right. Before we left, we were talking about Avalanche. We got an Avalanche. Avalanche is on not the E list, but we gonna call it the S list for the night. The SEC list. Y'all in the chat know about the SEC list. It was on the list. Hold on 1 second, man. Sorry about y'all. I'm trying to cook rice, chicken, and do a show with y'all and talk to G Money. Sorry about that, G.
He hosting, talking to me, and cooking. What?
That's why. Can you check on the chicken? Because I smell it. You know,
don't burn the chicken now. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to fry something tonight, but I had to use my alternative plan because I cooked lamb for like lunch. We had like a little brunch today.
Nice.
I cooked lamb chops and the thing and the medallions and some shrimp, and my wife made potatoes, and I slept all day, man. I'm supposed to do some work. But anyway, let's get back to this crypto. Avalanche, what are your thoughts, man? I'm stacking it now, bro. I'm going hard.
I like the project. I like this this network. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why I'm stacking Avalanche. So Avalanche is about $10. Right, let's call it $9. Let's call it $10. Let's call it $9. So at $9, you're stacking Avalanche, right?
See the high, what the high used to be.
Yeah. So if you got 10 Avalanche for let's say let's put a G on it. Let's say you had 108 of them. The all-time high on this Joker is $144. So if you got, let's do the math. If you have, what I say, 100,
Yeah, you said 100. Yeah, you said 100. 108 avalanche.
So you got 108. You take 108 times 144. That's 15 racks.
It's not bad.
So if you buy one a week, that's a light bill.
Yeah, 52 in a year. I mean, I'll wait till you get off. We got conversations that we had. I'll wait till you go through all your crypto lists, because I got my things, my talking points.
So that was it. But I only got 4 minutes because I got to go rock another show. But we're gonna do this. If you're available next Saturday, I'm going to be back from Sarasota. Okay. If you want, let's rock a 8:30 to 10:30 show.
Okay.
We'll do a special. Are you good with that?
Yeah, I should be good with that. Yeah. I should be good with that.
We'll do 2 hours of going hard.
Okay. And I'll keep my notes for that then.
But let's rock something else. We can rock something, and I'll play a video and we'll do the outro and we good. Okay. Now, what do you want to talk about, G Money? G Money got notes. So
all right. Yeah. So I hit on this point so I can show people. Can you pull up one of the rich lists, please? Maybe the XRP rich list or something.
Oh, okay. Let me.
Yeah, pull up one of the rich lists. Let's see if it'll pop up. Click there. Okay, yeah, okay, right here. Okay, so you can see the number of accounts and the balances. Scroll back down. Not this one will show the percentages. Scroll up to the other right here. Okay, so let's see. They say balance, number of accounts that have, what is that, 1 billion above. Okay, cool. So let's zoom in on, let's stay right at that 5,000. So you see where it says 5,000? We want to just stay right in between 5 to 10,000. All right. So for the folks on the call, when you look at the rich list, it tells you the amount of crypto to be in a certain percentage, and then they'll show you how many addresses has that amount. Don't worry about how many addresses that have the amount. Focus solely on the amount that you want to get. So for example, if I was getting into crypto today, I would say, G Money, you need to have 1,000 of XRP by the end of the year. That should be your goal, right? And you should dollar cost average into XRP. So by the end of 2026, you have 1,000. Regardless of whatever that price point is, you need to have the quantity of 1,000. That's the goal you need to hit. This is the mindset that I'm trying to bestow upon people. And I want people to change the way they look at this. Every time you buy crypto, it should be, you know what? I want to have X amount of crypto by the end of the year. And you set that up. And whatever that number is, make it reasonable. Don't all of a sudden say, you know what? I want to be at the top of the list. I want to have 1 million. You know, that's not you. We're not in that space. And if we were, you wouldn't be, here. Keep it realistic, and you work towards that goal. And then the next year you say, you know what? I've had that 1,000. Let me get 2,000, right? And you save and you build up your bag. Crypto is, for us, meaning the normal people, the normies, is a long game. You cannot rush it. Why? Because you have bills, you have life, right? You have other things going on. But what you can do is not go to Starbucks. What you can do is not buy that Big Mac. What you can do is not go to Popeyes, right? And you take that
Popeyes, dog. Come on, dog.
And you take that money and you invest, right? You make those small, subtle sacrifices, right? Once again, small, subtle sacrifices to gain entry into the crypto market, and you create that, that strategy. I see you up the long game and you save. That's the best way to do it. No, I'm not going to tell you right now, don't go take your kid to get braces and then take that money and go buy Bitcoin. No, you do small things and you do it over a period of time. Your bag will become big. I've told people $10 a week, $20 a week. And I would say the best way to do it is when you get paid, that's when you buy your crypto, right? So if you get paid every 2 weeks, you should buy some crypto. If you get paid every week you should buy some crypto. If you get paid once a month, then you carve out once a month to buy your crypto and have your allocations ready and just go with it. Once again, I'm not telling you to go buy $200,000 worth, $50,000 worth. No, I'm a normal guy just like the rest of y'all out there. Small, $10, $15. How I did it, I stopped going to Starbucks. I love me a Frappuccino. It ain't healthy at all either, but I loved it. Stop going in. I used to. I'm a Five Guys guy. I love Five Guys hamburgers. I stopped doing that, right? And I now turn that money towards investing in crypto. Small, and you may say, well, gee, that's only $15. Gee, that's only $10. I hear you, but over a period of time, you will get a bag by continually doing it.
Well, y'all, let's do another video, then we'll close it out. We're gonna play this one for him. This was a pretty dope one, and we'll come back and close it out. Let's get it started.
Crypto, rise to oh yeah, crypto, rise, stand forever, yeah. Who rule, future, crypto, who shape tomorrow, crypto, you know, let it, crypto, making waves, crypto, we convert, together we stand. Some think they can doubt us, but they can. Centralize, breaking ground, get crypto, together we stand. Some think they can doubt us, but they can. Centralize, breaking ground, get crypto, trust your profile, together we stand. Nation, crypto sensation. Our journey begins. I'm aboard. Respect values, dreams we hold. To the dawn, we thrive. No fear, gonna hold us. We try future, go fuel dream. Crypto, together, we stand. Our passion, future, endless power, it's pure. Join us, you'll see.
Hey, everybody. That's the end of the show. We'd like to thank you for coming out. G Money, you got some parting words before I end the stream?
I would tell, well, one, thank you for having me again, and listening. To the audience, small steps. Rome wasn't built overnight. Don't rush yourself. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't compare yourself to me. Don't compare yourself to FUMA. Don't compare yourself to anybody. You are your own individual. Start where you need to start and grow your bag. All I ask is that you start.
Ooh.
That's what I ask. Don't sit on the sideline. Don't watch these shows. Don't listen to us and say, you know what, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Or when I get that bonus check, I'm going to do it. Start. Because if you never start, you don't know when they're going to hit the switch. But I promise you, when they do, You want to be on the right side. You want to be on the side of, you know what, at least I have something of value, because what you don't want to be is are the people who are still stuck on fiat.
Okay. Don't want to cut you off, but I got to run.
Yeah.
Everybody, jump to Crypto Therapy. G Money's going to be back next week. We're going to do a 2-hour rocker for you. We're going to play some more videos. We're going to have some time to squeeze it all in because G Money got some notes for you. God bless you all. Take it easy. Please go over to Crypto Therapy 589. Talk to y'all later. Peace.
Yo, you made it to the end, and that means you're officially part of the FUMA Boy'Z fam. Big thanks for watching. If you vibed with the video, smash that like button and share it on every platform you know. Twitter, IG, TikTok, even send it to your grandma. Every click helps us grow and keep bringing the... So until next time, stay real, stay curious, stay FUMA. Peace out.